Good afternoon. It's August 28th. We're going to try to beat the dark. We're out in the unprotected fig orchard here at Fig and Fruit in southern Illinois. And we're going to look at what's ripening out here in the orchard. My wife's already picked some. We're going to also go have a look at those. But these are getting ripe. They're not quite ready. We're going to let these hang a day, especially after you see what she picked. We had figs drying on the tree. This is a hardy Chicago, by the way. Let's ease on down through here. We're only going to talk about the ones that's got fruit set. We're not going to look at every variety. Just going to look at what's got some fruit set and what's starting to ripen out here without protection. That's at this point the most important thing. If you're wondering what all these other varieties are, you can go back through one of my other videos. Your Plainfield's it's starting to ripen a few. They're little. But it's not. It's very common for these trees that are not mature, where they die back every year. The figs are going to be smaller on them. This is the Trace Displace. I know you picked some off of that one. So they will eventually, if we ever get any wood that lives, then you would see a little larger fruit. Let's see what's on this. This is Osborne Prolific. It's got a lot of figs on it, but it don't look like it has quite started ripening any figs yet. Neither has Pingo de Mayo. It's got several figs on it, but these all seem to harden off. This is the RDB. I mean, it's starting to lignify. Last year I pinched them all. This year I've noticed that I haven't needed, I don't feel like I need to pinch the 1st of September to try to help make them lignify, because it seems like they're kind of doing it on their own. And that may have something to do with how dry it is. We have only had 1 inch of rain in the last month, so it is really dry here. Hacienda. Here's Teramo. I seen some you had picked off of this. We'll get a look at that. It's got some fruit on it. It's got some more that's starting to swell. I don't see anything here. Got a few figs on it. LDA is starting to swell. It'll usually ripen a few. It's starting to swell. How about long yellow? Not yet. This one's going to drop a few, it looks like. That is a brown turkey of some sort. Oh, wait a minute, look here. Yep, it's that one's right. Little brown turkey, ain't very big. Probably gonna use another day. Yep. Here's an LSU tiger. It's not ripe, but it is starting. What about this white Marseille back here? You got anything on it? Don't look like it. Nothing on the white Marseille. On down through here we go. See what else we got out here. Whatever this is, it's got some fruit on it. Oh, this is Verdon from Mario. It might be another 2 or 3 weeks, but it and this one here, Baba de Solis, will both ripen some figs. They haven't started yet, but they will. I get figs off of them every year out here. That's Dead Cat 7. It didn't have no fruit set this year. Kind of unusual. But I've gotten fruit off of it in the past. What do we got here? This is a Spotaphoria Dark. Nothing yet. Getting there though. That looks like that's it for what's ripe out here. Let's go in and look at the ones that was picked a little earlier. I'll also show you some of that picking footage too. Alright, here is this selection of figs from the Unprotected Fig Orchard. We're going to look and see here. There is a Teramo, Hardy Chicago, and Traces Place, and a Plainfield. So let's see what some of these look like here. Let's start with the Traces Place. Ooh, look at those. They was drying up on the tree. Let's just weigh all 3 of these. We'll weigh this big one here. It weighs 11 grams. So the biggest one weighs 11 grams. They're not very big. They was drying on the tree. It's been, like I said, it has been really dry here and really hot. And these things have just shriveled right up on the tree. This is the Traces Place. Let's cut it open and see what it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think it gets any riper than that. Oh, let's see what it tastes like. Wow. It tastes like sweet, really sweet strawberry jam. Yeah, somebody got way too much sugar in that strawberry jam. Holy moly. I mean, geez, I'm gonna have to have some. I gotta have some water to wash that down. Holy cow! Yeah, I ain't. Hey, now this is about the sweetest. I don't think I've ever eat a fig that sweet. That's an insane. So if you can this is a real prime example. Let your figs dry on a tree. Oh, if you can get them there and it don't. We just got kind of lucky here. Let's look at some more. Just got one Teramo. Here it is. It don't weigh very much. Thank you for the water. Man, that was sweet. Okay, it's a little Teramo. It only weighs 7 grams. Let's cut it open and see what it looks like. Take a taste. Don't look like it quite completely finished ripening right there. It's got just a little bit of not right now. The rest of it looks pretty ripe. I'm a little afraid of it. Yeah. It's kind of sweet. It ain't got the... It's got some berry nose with some light table sugar flavors. That's a decent little fig. It's definitely better like this than it is underripe. Teramo. Alright, now the next couple here, looks like the rest of these. This is a plain field. It's a little bitty thing. I don't know if it ripened correctly. It is. Nah, it didn't even ripen right. So let's move on to the next one. Hardy Chicago. Another Hardy Chicago. There's a really dry one. Now, these figs here, let's weigh all of them together. All 4 of these figs together only weigh 35 grams, so they're little. I will try to. I got a video comparing a mature fig tree's fruit to a first year fig tree's fruit. I'll try to post it up here at the top so you can see that again. It makes a big difference of how big these things are when that older wood is present. Oh wow. Just cut all of these open. I don't know which one looks the best. They all look pretty good. Let's go with this little bitty one right here. Let's try this one. That's got a nice berry flavor. I gotta eat another one of those. It's sweet, thick and jammy. Skin's like leather. It's a real rich berry. You don't really taste what you would, you always say Hardy Chicago. It's got more of a cherry flavor to it. Yeah, a lot more cherry to it. Really good. Yeah, so hey, if you can let your figs dry on a tree, here's an odd one. Kind of a mule fig. If you can let your figs dry on a tree, it's 2 separate figs. This is this is when they're the best. When they're always the best. There's in Trace's place. The Teramo. Let them hang, because the riper they are, the better they are. Thanks for watching.